Good morning and welcome to Tuesday Talk. Very interesting topic we want to jump right into today. We are living in the golden age of technology. Every day something new is coming out, and something that was pretty cool yesterday is even better today. So you would call us probably the most connected generation that has ever lived on the world. Let me give you an example of it. If you pull up your phone right now and send a text to a person, they could instantly receive that text and respond right back to you. If you wanted to, you could take a computer, a webcam, a tablet, laptop, anything. Use the same phone we just used a minute ago and make a video call to somebody and speak to them in another country. Most of us are living in this day where we have social media accounts, and as a result, there are hundreds, if not thousands, of people that we are following. And we think that because we have followers, we have friends. We think that because we like somebody's post, we're sharing in their life, when the truth is we're not. If all of those things were true, if we had all of these different connections to hundreds, if not thousands of people, how come studies keep showing that people are lonelier today than they've ever been? People are at an all-time high of their anxiety. They feel isolated more and more every day. What is going on? How can we be so connected and yet feel so alone? I have a couple of thoughts. Number one, I believe the reason that we feel that way is because we have traded personal presence for access. Because I have access to someone's life, I feel like I know what's happening in their life. I feel like I know that person and their life. It's not the same. Just because you're able to see what somebody had for breakfast, just because you're able to see all their vacation highlights, just because we live in this politically charged world where everybody has an opinion and they can constantly share their thoughts, their feelings, and opinions, we feel like, hey, I listened, I see, I watch, therefore I know you. No, access is not the same as presence. Think about this. Back in the day, if you wanted to know how somebody was doing, you had to walk out on the sidewalk, walk up to a door, and ring a doorbell. What happened to the days of high school buddies and college friends being able to pop open a cheap pizza and sit around for a little while laughing at jokes and talking about the last sporting event or movie that they were able to see? People aren't invested in being present in each other's lives anymore because we have so much access to everything, everywhere, all the time. And that leads me to the second problem. I believe this. Because presence has been replaced by access, we've allowed public appearances to create personal anxieties. I'll help you. We talk about this a lot on Tuesday Talks. Because everybody always puts their best foot forward, we see perfect smiles, perfect relationships, perfect friendships, perfectly clean houses, perfectly planned parties. We see everything always perfect in everybody else's life, and we start to attack ourselves personally. How come everything goes right for them, nothing ever goes right for me? Because it's a lie. We don't see the weaknesses. We don't see the struggles. We don't see what's happening on the other side of the camera lens. And because of these two things, because presence has been neglected and we have access to this perfect world, we attack ourselves. And now we're anxious and alone and feeling very lonely today. So I think the solution is found actually at the beginning of the Bible. In Genesis chapter number 2, verse number 18, God said, "It is not good that a man should be alone." I think the solution is pretty straightforward. If we want to fix loneliness and isolation, you need a community. You need somebody that's able to show up, because technology, no matter how amazing it is, can't load a moving truck for you when it becomes time for you to move from your apartment into a house. They can't show up and hold a hand during a severe sickness that you might be going through. They're not able, no matter how awesome technology is, to put an arm around your shoulder and be present in a moment of deep grief or mourning. We can't let access and appearances replace the people and the presence of others in our life. There's no such thing as perfect people. Nobody's looking for a perfect person, but we are looking for some real people that can be invested in our life. I would say that today in our culture, what we don't need is more content. What we do need is more communication and connection in our communities. For instance, let me ask you this question. If your phone died for a week, if you dropped it today and it was broken and you couldn't get it fixed or replaced for 7 whole days, who would still know how you're really doing in your life? Who would know where to find you, how to communicate with you, where to come be where you are to keep up with what's happening in your life today? So as we leave this Tuesday Talk behind, I have a challenge for you. Make it a point, instead of sitting there saying, yes, I need someone to see me and someone to be present with me, to go be present with others. I'm not telling you to be a busybody. I'm not telling you to be nosy Nancy and get all up in everybody's business. I'm just talking about being present in a world where we've allowed technology to trick us into thinking we are involved in a lot of lives of people. Remember, followers aren't your friends. I hope that this helps you a little bit today. I'm praying for you. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. Come back here next week. Lord willing, I'll see you again for Tuesday Talk.